Welcome everyone to this workshop where I'm going to share with you how you can find balance between the masculine and the feminine through one simple pose and one simple meditation technique. So make sure you stay to the end of the video to get that pose and get that technique that you can implement into your daily life. In the video, I'm going to explain why it's so important for both men and women to find the balance between the masculine and the feminine, and how it can be so helpful in our day-to-day lives. All right, so the masculine and the feminine. See, whether you're male, female, whether you're this or that, the masculine and the feminine are the two fundamental forces of this creation. So finding a balance within our bodies between both is so important, and also within our expression. Finding a way or learning to know when to be masculine and when to be feminine, when to be direct and when to be embracing, when to be creative and when to be organized. Now, some may want to lean towards more one than the other, but at least having the awareness within yourself that you can find the balance between both, and having that opportunity to find the balance between both the masculine and the feminine can really help in your day-to-day life. Because really think of it, what is the masculine, what is the feminine? Like I mentioned, they're the fundamental forces of this creation. Without them, we wouldn't be here. Yes, you may have come in one body and I may come up in another, and we might call that man and woman. But within, the possibility to be balanced in both, or to be more one than the other, is there for everyone, no matter what. So this workshop and all of the work that I do is for those who want to find that balance. Those of you who want to find that balance, that centeredness between both the masculine and the feminine, and learn to bring them out in your day-to-day life. That's what our program really focuses on, and that's what all the work and all the meditations I share really focus on. But finding that balance can be so beneficial and so helpful for all of us. So what pose, what position can we use to begin finding that balance today? So one thing you can do is sit with your legs crossed if you can, or sit on a chair with your back straight. The main thing is that your back is straight. But if you can sit on the floor with your legs crossed on a meditation cushion, or just on the floor, whatever works, but just make sure your back is straight. You can place your hands face down on your knees. Close your eyes and focus your eyes between your eyebrows, and breathe in and out through your nose. Now as you breathe in and out, just gently begin to sway, just to rock from the bottom of your spine back and forth, and just feel the bottom of your spine gently swaying back and forth, almost a twist as well. And you're just feeling the life force move up your spine gently. Just feeling that life force move up your spine as you gently almost twist and sway. And take a breath in through your nose, just open your eyes again. So that's all you have to do. Very simple practice to begin waking up your spine, because again, the main thing that we're doing through yoga and through meditation is moving up through the spine. The main thing that we're doing as a human being is moving our life energy up through the spine. So bringing our awareness to the spine, and then using different movement to bring that energy up and move with the spine and become aware of the spine can be so beneficial and life-changing. And so that's what we're really doing when we're meditating. That's what we're doing when we're doing yoga. That's what we're doing when we're living life. So we're slowly moving up the spine. So doing that consciously is the key. So in the morning, when you wake up, a great thing to do if you meditate, just before you do, just sway gently and just feel the spine just gently turning and swaying and moving, almost like waking up that energy to go up the spine. So with that pose, you will be able to begin to notice how you can remain balanced between the masculine and the feminine as you go into your life. Because again, when we really think of how the past centuries for humanity have gone, it's been so dominated by the masculine, and the feminine has been so suppressed. I think any of us can see this. The masculine and the feminine are no better than one or the other. One does not deserve more rights or more say or more of a voice than the other. So finding that balance again is so important. And I think that we're seeing in society that the feminine is really waking up again. The feminine is really coming out again, and the feminine is really finding its voice again. And so assisting each other in finding that balanced voice within ourselves will allow the feminine to find that expression through. Because as the pendulum was so far masculine for so long, it's almost like it's swinging back this way, and now it's becoming overly feminine. It's not, but there's a sense of that happening. And so the masculine is trying to fight and hold it back this way. But something we can all do is just find that balance now. Instead of allowing it to sway in a big fight, just find that balance. Because the more of us that are here, the more that pendulum will just magnetically be pulled to the middle. You'll be here. So again, I say that finding the balance between the masculine and the feminine is so important, not only for yourself, but for humanity and for the future of humanity, so that we can all move forward together in a balanced and joyous way, instead of a frustrated and tensious way. Tensious? Is that a word? Now that we have a little physical movement that you can do, physical pose you can do, here's a meditation technique you too can use to find that balance within. So I'd suggest that after you do that pose, after you do that movement, that you sit in the meditation practice and practice this. So this has been done by everyone who's ever worked with me. This is the practice that I share with someone like Saprit, who before working with me felt very anxious, a sense of doom over her life for a long time, until we worked together for 30 minutes the first time, and that completely changed. The knot in her stomach was changed. You can read it for yourself. But she really found that balance and that ease very quickly with this technique. Someone like Andrea as well, her life has changed drastically throughout the course of our program, which she can tell you a lot about herself, but in terms of changing friend groups and taking control of her life, and even starting her own Instagram page centered around spirituality and really becoming more vocal about it, is something that's changed in her life. And just finally, my sister Shaylin, who's taken our course and had such a drastic change. She's gone from a 9-to-5 job to a full-time artist, and found a lot more direction in her life through this technique as the base of that, but also the other techniques we share in our program. And if you're interested in working together, click the link in the description and go ahead and book a call. But nevertheless, here is the meditation technique you can use yourself. This can be done for 30 seconds to 30 minutes or longer if you wish, but simply all you do is you sit cross-legged. Right leg over your left, and then you just put your hands facing upward with your thumb and index finger touching on both knees. Close your eyes, focus your eyes between your eyebrows, and just begin to breathe in and out through your nose. Don't force the breath. Don't pull it too much. Just allow it to come in gently and go out gently. If it helps, you can feel the air filling up your brain and almost waking it up. But just feel the air in and out. And just relax into that. Now, the more relaxed you become, breathing in and out through your nose with your eyes focused between your eyebrows, begin to drop your awareness down into your heart. Just feel your heart relax. Feel your shoulders relax, feel your chest relax, and just be aware of your heart. Continue to breathe in and out through your nose with your eyes focused between your eyebrows, and just be aware of your heart. After you've sat in that place for as long as you feel comfortable, Bring your attention back to your breath in and out through the nose. And slowly, gently begin to open your eyes again. So that's all it takes to develop a meditation practice. Focus your eyes between your eyebrows, which I can't emphasize enough. Breathe in and out through your nose, not your mouth, through your nose. Then bring your awareness down into your heart. And just be aware of it. This can help you so much as you begin to develop that ease in your practice. You'll begin to bring it into your day-to-day life. And you'll begin to notice the difference between yourself at ease versus yourself wrapped up in life. And then you'll be able to come back to that ease. It's much like people who take mushrooms or LSD or ayahuasca or whatever sacred medicine they take, but they take it, they have this big experience, and then they come back to life. Doing this meditation practice helps you feel that experience of ease, of expansion. Over time, you'll feel that. And then you'll be able to bring it into your everyday life with ease. You'll remember it and sit back into it. Whereas with plant medicine, a lot of the times people forget what that state feels like, or they forget how to access that state naturally. So they become dependent on what they're doing, the external substance. Nothing wrong with that, but that's not what the medicine's for. It's to show you the state and then you do it on your own. So this is a great way of doing it on your own. Someone who joined our program, whose name I won't mention, out of respect for their privacy, was very much into ayahuasca, very much into mushrooms, and that's what they deemed as their spiritual experience. As soon as they started doing our program, they began to realize that they can just contact that, touch that, to become that state through meditation. It doesn't have to come with all the glitz and glamour of the mental images and the hallucinations and all these things, but that bliss, that ease is so natural and so easy to access once you learn to do it. This practice is a great foundation to build that state and to build that bridge back to that state. And eventually you'll just become it, as you always were. But anyways, everyone, again, try out that pose, that just quick movement, or, however long you want to do it for. Just gently rocking back and forth, feeling the bottom part of your spine, just slowly moving that life force up the spine. And then the meditation technique, eyes focused between the eyebrows, breathing in and out through your nose, and aware of the heart. And just see if you begin to notice some ease, to notice some well-being coming into your life. And that's a great way to find that balance between the masculine and the feminine that I was speaking about. And again, if you take this journey of trying to find that balance, of trying to be that light for humanity that is balanced, you can do so much good by simply just being you, by just being present here on this planet with other humans. You can be so beneficial. You don't have to do anything big or any huge projects or create a big business. You can just be a presence that balances humanity, so that when the pendulum is swinging and everyone's arguing and they think the world's over, you simply remain like this, blissed out, aloof, but in the most beautiful way. And you help other people, almost like a magnet, just pull towards you and calm down. Just like that pendulum will just be pulled to the center and calm down. Okay? So the path of meditation, of yoga, of inner development is really bigger than yourself. It starts with just yourself. It starts by just focusing on yourself. But once you realize, as I've said in a past video, you can't help but help. And if you'd like to help yourself and others, again, book a call with me through the link in the description, my calendar link. We can jump on a call and discuss what our program looks like. Of course, it's an investment of your time, money, and energy, but it's one worth making because it will only multiply as you invest. Thank you for watching. I hope you found some benefit from this. If you have, let me know in the link in this. Let me know in the comments below if you got anything from this. I'd love to know. Or what you currently do to meditate, or what you currently do to find that balance. And even just what your thoughts are on my thoughts. I'd love to know. Let me know in the comments below. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you want more of this. All right, everyone. Thank you very much. Au revoir.